Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I am Anchorhaven, and it is Friday. It's Feel Good Friday. And on my channel, we look at all things mystical wellness, galactic support team, secret space programs, super soldier programs, military abductions, and all the strange things. We try and tie them all together here at Anchorhaven. So thank you so much for joining me. It is 5:14 a.m. 5:15 here in the UK, in the northwest of England. Feeling a little bit delicate this morning. Energies are a bit weird yesterday. Hi James. Yeah, energies are a little bit weird since I did that video with Michael Koff. The spooky video. My eyes look so sore. Yeah, I almost didn't get up to do this live, and I thought, no, I should do it. I should get up. I should talk things through. I should open this space, open the sacred space for everybody. So welcome. Very strange energies in the air. I hope you are all okay. Let me know where in the world you are. Woo. So I see you saw the video I did with Ivan. I was in two minds whether to put that out, actually, because he says a couple of things that I think, not spoken about that before. That's a bit sensitive. Do you know what I mean? And so let me know what you thought of the video with Ivan. Hi, Jason. How are you? Don't be using up all your data. Did you get your internet sorted? Let me know. So I put out the video I did with Ivan Teller. James has seen it. I think when I watched Dark before, there was only 2 seasons, but I see there's a third, and they get into parallel worlds. That's interesting. Yeah. Well, I stopped watching Dark. I watched 2 episodes. But I asked Drago, which character you think is me, basically, and he says, you don't have a character. And I was like, oh, okay. He believes he's the main character. And I asked another friend, and they said, yeah, we don't think you have a character in Dark. But it was Jessica Morocco that kept making this, parallel statement that me and Drago were in Dark somewhere. So I've just paused it. I did, and I mean, only watching 2 episodes, you can't really connect. But Francesca possibly could have been me. I don't know. I didn't watch it enough to know what happens to her. She probably died in episode 3. Who knows? The newest Disclosure Day trailer. Ooh, I haven't seen the newest Disclosure Day trailer. But wasn't it interesting? There's certain people, it's not even in their awareness that Disclosure Day is a thing. So some people just haven't even got on there yet. Something's going on. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for lurking in the background. I'm in England, and we're doing random chit-chat this morning. So I've been dropping quite a few videos. I've got some crystal cards. If anyone else has got a topic, because of time travel, one of the characters' daughter is actually the mother. Okay. Did you figure out what's with the woman who opened the letter that says don't open this before this date? Did you figure out what's going on with that woman? Because that piqued my interest. You got your ears to the ground on another UAP film. Okay, so Jason, Missing Time 420, does a lot of good research, and he's generally the first person to know about so many things. So we want to know what Jason knows. And yeah, so today is Friday, so just a reminder for everyone who doesn't get further into the video that there is a conference tomorrow, Saturday the 14th. So today must be the Friday the 13th. Oh shoot. And that you go to Gina Virginia Casella's channel tomorrow from 8 a.m. onwards Eastern, probably like 9 a.m. Everything's going to start off. And it's a conference, an online conference, and there's a singing bowl thing going on 3 times. There's guest speakers. I will be moderating the live chat for the entire day. So please, people, come and check on me. make sure I've had bathroom breaks and things like that, because I'm moderating for like 8 hours. So please do come and check on, do some mental health checks on me. Come and see how I'm doing. Come and have a chat with me. And so Jason says, when asked, so this is sci-fi, that said, well, more sci-fact. Yeah, I think we need to coin a new term, don't we, for what that means. Let me get my other hearing aid up. No, my voice sounds weird because I don't have both my ears on. Let's see how this sounds now. Just that sound. Oh, that sounds much better. So James is watching someone. I'll be watching on Saturday. I hope so. I hope so. I mean, there's some really good people. You know, Alex Lipton, the video shaman, he's actually really good. I saw her do an interview with Alex, and she asked him some really random questions. I think I asked some questions in the chat, and boom, you know, he has got a lot of amazing knowledge to drop, and he's into movies and stuff. So we love that. We love anyone that loves movies and TV and sci-fi and the voice to text. Yeah, come by and see me. So Gina Virginia Casella, her channel on Saturday will be running for the entire day. So she's doing a marathon. Hi, Valkyrie. Good morning. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. So it's 5:20 a.m. here in the UK. So does that mean that it's 5 p.m. in Australia right now? Let me know what time it is by you guys. And you just got home from school. Okay. So Valkyrie is 17, and normally we only allow over 18s on my channel, but you snuck in there, and we love you. So you can stay. So that's absolutely fine. So today I will be working on the BASIS conference, and there is a BASIS summer seminar in June, and so I was talking to Miles Johnston at midnight, as you do. He calls you at like 11, 12, 1 a.m. in the morning. Oh, I just need to pause myself just for 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, I hope you guys can hear me. I forgot to put myself on Do Not Disturb, and I had a message from a friend pop up. And they're sharing a book with me that is an SSP storybook, but it's a very dark, very intense one. And I'm trying to get the version that works. So I'm not fully ready to go into that dark ass version of somebody's SSP journey. Oh, it's Aussie Jake. I'm gonna have a bong today. It's raining outside. Well, no, and don't be coercing Valkyrie, who's also in Australia, because she's only 17, so you've got to be careful. But Jason is doing okay, and he is going to have that breath of not so fresh air with you. Winds up to 60 miles per hour where James is. Oh, it's the John Wetbag. Yes. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Weed and witch. Lee Elliott, that's really funny. Yeah, well, I have moderators who do all the 420 for me, so I literally don't need to do that kind of thing myself. But welcome. John Whitberg is in the chat, and that's really rare. So how are you, John? And the legendary John Whitberg, please do go and follow his channel. And he has all things like SSP debriefing. Yeah, there'll be no coercing Valkyrie into doing anything 420 because she's only 17, and we need to protect her at all costs. So welcome everybody. It's 5:23 a.m. here in the UK. I'm in the northwest of England in the Liverpool City region, and my energy's just gone boost from one of my favorite people's come into the chat. So welcome, John. Yeah, we've been doing these lives for like 10 days or more, and I did get to 500 followers, and then it dropped to 499 because somebody was basically fecking with me, and then it went back up. I think I'm at 501 now, something like that. But just watch the numbers, guys. So Aussie Jake comes in, try to coerce me into having a bong with him every morning. Used to smoke weed, so it's nothing new. Valkyrie, don't tell us that, because in my head you're like 27 years old. So, and all the stuff that you share about Loki. There we go. Jason's having his little party going on. And so I do have crystal cards with me. If anybody would like a crystal message, you are very welcome. Otherwise, we're just doing general chit chat, and the topic was the disclosure day new trailer that has dropped. So has anybody watched that? Jason set the topic. Have we been watching the Disclosure Day? Are we ready for that movie to come out? When does it release? When does it release? Yeah. So how is everybody feeling about that new movie, that Steven Spielberg movie? Has it come into your awareness? Valkyrie would like a card. Okay. I'm actually going to pull 3 cards for you, just to warm up my vocal cords. I've had a really weird night. I did do a video with Ivan Teller, which was a personal reading. This is the 3rd time I've done that with Ivan, and we do have an actual podcast video on the channel with Ivan as well. But when I do the personal readings with Ivan, you get 30 minutes for $50, and you ask as many questions as you possibly can in that 30 minutes. So do go and watch that. But there's a couple of darker things that he mentions about my energy. One of the main things he talks about is that I'm writing 12 timelines at the same time. And that's why I keep passing out into deep meditation. I'm literally like conking out at the moment and going into other versions of me. And this reading is for the Valkyrie. Okay, so let's see if it makes any sense. These are for entertainment purposes only. If it doesn't make any sense, just say that. If it's shit, I apologize. Just take what resonates. Valkyrie, you're doing really well. You've got the energy of pyrite coming in. This is really good. Let the money flow in. So for you, this could also be a wealth of knowledge and information, considering that you're at school/college these days. So pyrite is that golden energy, that master healing golden energy. So pyrite, just like quartz, I consider to be a master healer energy. The energy will go wherever it needs to go. Obviously, we're sending it into the solar plexus. We're calling in that golden sunlight energy. This is what you're doing well, what your guides want to praise you with, and it's abundance. So well done. Your guides are supporting you with creative flow, and it's saying feed your creativity with carnelian energy. Of course, we're relating this back into the sacral chakra, into your ideas, into that kind of passionate life force energy. So hopefully this will boost your energy as you go forward over the weekend. So do something fun that feeds your creativity this weekend. Yeah. And as you move forward, there's plenty of information coming in. So they're asking you to be patient with your spiritual gifts, because we know that you are a medium. Take it slow and steady. You have a lot of ancient knowledge, ancient wisdom that when you're ready will start coming forward. But you're at the very start of your journey of remembrance. So please have patience with yourself. So that is for the Valkyrie. I hope that makes sense for you, darling. And we love that you are like a daughter of Loki, because that's kind of cool, because I'm like also daughter of Loki, being the Norse goddess Hela. So Jason is saying, I feel like if I go into some of the clues, it might spoil the movie. Oh, come on, Jason. Drop something in there. Let us know. Welcome, everybody. If you're lurking in the chat, this channel is for over 18s only at this time of the day, because some of our topics are very dark and dangerous. So you are welcome to stay. Pop a message in the chat letting me know where in the world you are. What time is it where you are? Valkyrie is saying that makes sense. She found out you got a B+ today. Also doing art assessment. Well done. And learning how to read auras. So they all make sense. Thank you. Yeah. So reading auras, that kind of thing. I was talking to, who was I talking to? I was talking to somebody. I was doing on one of my evening groups on Wednesday. I have an Awakening Wednesday group, and we were doing starseed connections. We were working with telepathy, and some of the things we were trying to project was aura colors and things like that. So that's really cool. But well done. Sounds like you're doing really good. Yeah, so creative flow, that art assessment, those energies are coming in. So rather than trying to pull it from your mind, from your heart, it's coming from your sacral, because that's where our ideas are birthing. But we've got to ground them into reality. So focus on the lower chakras, yeah, this weekend. Going well. You can see your own aura, okay? So if you're doing aura, trying to view your own aura, so candlelight or very dim light is good. Staring into the mirror, but slightly looking past yourself, and then you'll start to see your own aura. If you're looking at somebody else, then you're looking past them. You're looking past them. So if you guys try and stare and see my aura, you need to have a very plain background to look at somebody else's aura. So yes, this is something that I teach. And it's much better if I had a plain background. So if I was just like, because I've got a purple room that I'm in, if I had just one color background and the lighting was a little bit dim and you stared past me, you would actually see that I blend in with the wall because my aura is purple. So I disappear into the room. um, James says you've been getting some images in your head, and I don't think it's tall greys. I think it's Arcturians, maybe. Okay, yeah. It's likely you do have an Arcturian connection. So um, I've got the unimaginable, the experiencer deck. If anybody does want me to pull a card from this, be aware it's a very dark deck at times, but if we want to see who's around you, we can try and pull the cards. I still need to come up with a good method of working with those particular cards. Oh, you've got a dark green aura. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. So initially, thoughts on that, I'd say that you're very heart-centered. You're a very deep thinker. Very much connected into the land. Yeah, there are flecks of gold in your aura as well that I can see. But there's like, it's like your guides are imprinting gold coming towards you, which would be that pyrite energy that was coming out of the cards. Yeah, so every now and then, when you look at somebody's aura, you'll notice that there's bubbles and there's little different colors coming in, and that's their thoughts basically, which is kind of awesome. Can you do a card for me? I already did a card. Oh, you want one of the weird cards? Okay. Now, please bear in mind, these are not all good, and these are the cards that let you know if you've been abducted by aliens. So if your higher self thinks it's time for you to know that could come out. Oh, wow. Darth, so nice of you to stop by. Wow. Children, there should be no children on this channel at this time of the day. If you're not 18 or over, or have had our approval because we love you, then you should not be here, please, because some of our topics are a little bit darker, and we can tell that you're children because of your language. Okay, you don't know yet, but you will. I'll take a card. Good morning, friend. Okay, I'm just going to pull from the experiencer deck for the Valkyrie, and just see if anything helpful comes up. So if there's anything that comes up that's not helpful, I'm not going to share it at this point in time. But if we see that there's something good, like information about your star lineage, your family, something positive, let me just check. So if there's nothing suitable for you right now, then it'll be a very simple reading. Let's see. These are basically like the SSP cards, Secret Space Program. Okay, here we go. You've got a starseed mission. Your mission is to raise the consciousness on the planet. So this is for the Valkyrie. And it says your mission is to raise consciousness and heal, save the planet Earth. So whatever you're doing, make sure that your words, your actions are all grounded into Mother Earth. There is a guide that's come forward for you, and they are Syrian. So you have Syrian star family. This is not your only lineage. It's just what's coming forward for you right now. Just going to pick one more card. Yep, you're a galactic starseed. Okay, so this is quite nice. You're a descent of the stars incarnated on Earth. So all the starseeds coming into the planet, our mission basically is the same when we're first starting out. It's to start to ground yourself, connect to the earth, connect to the elements, yeah? Start to tune into your psychic senses and know that wherever you go, wherever you do, you're just sending out like a love pulse, a heart vibration out into the world. So that's where we start, okay? I'm not going to go any deeper for you, considering that you're only 17 years old. As a medium, some things you'll be able to pick up by yourself. But when you're ready, in about 10 years, come and see me for a deeper reading. Okay, so you don't know yet, but you will. I'm going to pull a crystal card for you, a general crystal reading. You're welcome, Valkyrie. Valkyrie put a post on my community post tab. If you guys go and have a look, there's a picture there of like Norse runes and things they've made, and yeah, it's really cool. It makes sense, yeah. Sometimes I find people just need to know. They need to know that they're not crazy. They need to know that they're different and it's okay. And we use that blanket term of starseed or light worker. However, most of us here are actually light warriors, and there's a bit of a difference in a light worker and a light warrior. Hey, Sil, how you doing? Good morning. Thank you for joining us. It's 5:34 a.m. here in the UK, so it's 1:34 Eastern, 12:34 Central. So it's great to see you all. Thank you for joining me. The topic of the day is the Disclosure Day trailer the movie that's coming out. So has everyone seen it? If you haven't, why not? If you have, what did you think of it? Do we think it's going to have an impact on the collective? Because, you know, Steven Spielberg, he did all those other like ET style movies, wake up movies, and they did have an impact, but not enough. Not enough. So these are for you don't know yet. These are for you don't know yet, but you will. Please can I have the 3 most aligned crystals to support them? I think I need to sneeze. Oh dear. Okay, this is interesting. So whatever's going on with you at the moment, you don't know yet, but you will, great handle, is we've got Tiger Eye coming out and it says overcome your fears. So Tiger Eye has got that golden energy, but it's also got some darker bands through it, which are more grounding. So when crystals are light and dark, they have some element of balance. So for you, Tiger Eye is bringing an element of balance into the solar plexus, into the lower chakras. Golden energy obviously is your personal power, your courage, your confidence. So you're going through some kind of test, some kind of trial right now, and you're doing really well. You are doing well. You're doing better than you think you are. As you move forward, you've got the energy of sunstone. So again, more golden light is coming in for you. So you're on a journey of empowerment. So it's not going to be easy. It's not going to resolve quickly, but it's saying take pleasure in the things you do. So even though when we're getting tried and tested, we still need to make sure that our basic needs are covered, that we are supported, okay? But make sure everything is grounded in joy, in fun, in ease. Otherwise, what's the point, okay? As you move forward, we've got Malachites coming in. And it says here, it's time to transform. So it's just a confirmation that yes, you're going through a transformation period. It might even be as bad as the dark night of the soul. It doesn't feel so bad for me. It just feels like your heart chakra is turning itself inside out. And but so it's asking you to do some self-care. Okay, when we have transformation times coming in, it's a reminder, you know, how are our foundations? How are we connected to the elements? Are we expressing our boundaries? It's all just a reminder. So you are going through a little transformation right now, and we hope that you are okay. So that is for you. I'm just going to catch up in the chat. You looking a bit discombobulated, dude. You need to go watch some of my latest videos. Then yes, thank you. You will know that I am a bit like right now. Plus, it's 5:37 in the morning. Right? I don't wear makeup. How do you expect me to look at 5:30 in the morning? You should be so lucky to look this good at 5:30 in the morning. I'm only joking. Just going back a second. So Valkyrie's not seen it yet. I think, does it come out at a different time all across the world or same drop? So there's a crazy remote viewing part in it with this guy with a goofy helmet on. Oh, James hasn't seen it yet, but the title definitely sounds interesting. Yeah, so we're talking about the trailer for the Disclosure Day movie. There's some Roswell stuff in there. Okay. Discombobulated. True that. Your heart chakra is tired. Okay. Be strong. Uranus psychosis. It's 3:37 p.m. in Australia there. What's the name of the other deck you have? Okay, so this is the Experiencer deck. It's called the Unimaginable. And it's basically a secret space program deck. Would you like a card from that? I don't always wake up this early, but I've been on a mission to get to 500 followers. And I got there. And then somebody either lost their channel or deliberately unfollowed me just to wreck my head. So, but we got there. I don't care. You'd love one. Okay. Now, please bear in mind that these are very triggering. And 5:30 in the morning. I'm generally not going to tell you anything. Wow. Jason, you're a bit slow on that one. You saw Audrey was using it. Yeah, we've generally, a lot of us have got this deck because it was made by Misha Johnston. Okay, so it's called the Unimaginable. She does have another deck called the Experiencer, so I just call them both. I've only got this one. I had to pull it over from America on Amazon, and it cost me like a lot of money in shipping. So this goes hand in hand with a galactic genealogy book that she has as well. So these are not all positive, but it gives me an idea what's going on. So I can go in and do deeper readings, but at 5:30 in the morning, I'm just going to do a general look and see what's supportive, what's helpful for you to know. The Syrian guide has come back out, so I think I might still have my Syrian guide here with me from the stuff I was doing yesterday. So you don't know yet, but you will. Please can we have a helpful message? Is there a helpful message? Sometimes the information we get is not always helpful. And I'm not going to share certain things at 5:30 in the morning. Do you know what I mean? Whatever you think. Yeah, so if something's not helpful, it could be harmful. So we're just asking for what is supportive. Okay, that's supportive. Thank you. Anything else supportive? Yeah, okay, here we go. So I've got the Syrian guide is coming back out. This could be my Syrian guide is present and is helping with the readings, or you also have a connection to Sirius, okay? So do kind of tune in and see what feels right. When it comes to our starseed lineage and starseed galactic family, they take different focuses at different times. So for a long time, I would have called myself Andromedan. And I've talked about my Andromedan and connecting to my Andromedan version on the video I did live in Tele yesterday. But a lot of people, you know, they drop into their Palladian and whatever. But for you, you've got Syrian energy coming out to support you. There's a confirmation that you have an ET galactic guide. You're being guided by galactics. So when I went for my reading with Misha Johnston, like more than a year ago now, she said, "Oh, you've got a galactic consortium. There's 13 guides around me. Each one is from a different race, and I've got a consortium." So they step forward at different times. Okay, so you have a mantis, a mantid healer is coming in for you, and it says you haven't had an encounter with a mantid healer. So it's possible that this is star family. Okay, mantis come in many forms. The healers are very supportive, generally green. Yep. So you may have had an experience with something in real life to help you prepare for something in your astral life. You have Syrian starseed lineage. Okay, it's really nice to hear. Yeah, Syrian energies unite. Yep. So we all have a mixture of everything. So it's likely we all have Syrian DNA. We all have some Palladian, Andromedan, Lyran, Lyratin. Yeah, so yesterday on the video I did with Ivan, we were talking about Orion Syndicate. We were talking about, let me find my notes actually. So when you get 30 minutes and it costs you $50, you ask as many questions as you possibly can. And James, if you thought that video was rapid fire, go back and see the one I did before that. And it was full on, bam, 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 bam. And at the end of the video, Ivan said to me, "You're getting the hang of it." So yes, you see, I just jump right in there. Who's around me? Bring this forward. Bring that forward. Ivan is a very unique kind of ET guide, and he can just tune into the consciousness. He can just change the consciousness in his mind. So we were talking about the entity on my bed, right? And because I felt after we did the show with Michael Koff, a few of us had weird experiences, and I went into meditation, and I was woken up by something jumping on my bed. Well, it was only some kind of Syrian energy, but it was also tied into the Orion Syndicate, and it was a dog werewolf. So I do have a werewolf connection previously from last year when I was away, and I tuned into one, and I said, "Do I have werewolf DNA? Do I have lupine DNA?" Because Christy talks about hers in her book. So what I did is I wrote down loads of topics from Christy's book, and I tried to dig into them in the reading as fast as I possibly could, because 30 minutes does not last long. Even when you're a Time Lord like me, you're trying to slow everything down. No, it does not last long. So yeah, so that was quite funny. So yeah, so Syrian energies are probably still left over from then, which is quite interesting. But I ask him a lot, so it's a little bit darker, that video, because I go into a few experiences that were not so good. But there's some really, one of the things he said I didn't really resonate with. So occasionally that happens and you think, really? And so sometimes when information comes out and you don't resonate with it, or you think, no, I don't like that, then there'll be a reason, and it's an opportunity for you to explore information and find out, okay, why am I feeling this? Why am I thinking that about this information? If that person's saying that's true, let's vet it, let's scrutinize it, let's break it apart and find out what is my relationship to that. What did he say? Oh, you're gonna have to go and watch the video. He said a lot. We did 30 minutes of rapid fire questioning with Ivan changing his consciousness about 15 times. So yeah, but we did tune into my Andromedan guide. We tuned in a mini version as an Andromedan. We tuned into an Arcturian guide that I know, Lyran, Syrian, Orion, you know, so many different ones. So it's an interesting video. But I've got 3 or 4 videos with Ivan on my channel now. Because whenever my alarm goes off, I lose my sound. Can you guys hear me? Let me know in the chat. Or I might have to stop and start again. Is everyone hearing me okay? So yeah, okay, perfect. So Valkyrie says, I'm making myself some Vegemite and cheese sandwich. Oh, it's better now. Okay. So I forgot I had an alarm on. I don't think I've got any other alarms. Let me just double check. 1 second, sorry. I'm just going to change the background and see if I've got any new photos that I can share with you. Okay. Okay, so this is Saturday. We've got the conference on Gina's channel, and we've got a really interesting lineup of speakers on Saturday. Vegemite is gross. Here in the UK, we have Marmite, which is similar, but Vegemite is really gross. But on Saturdays, we've got speakers starting from 9 a.m. We have got Rick Gallagher doing a sound bath. We've got Gina talking about dreams. Michael Koff talking about the hero's journey and mythos. Chris Slater talking about Montauk and MK Ultra. Alex Lipton, I'm not too sure what his talk is there. But it's going to be a really, really cool day. Marmite all the way, really. Oh, gross. Let's have another picture. Oh, Sunday, I'm doing a video with Helena. Now, if you're not familiar with Helena, the channel from Belgium, please check my channel because she has done 2 videos and she is freaking awesome. So Helena's like an advanced being, and she channels the Yael and the Sasani. So she will be embodying a personality, hopefully, that will come through. And she's higher being, so she always looks a little bit on me like I'm a baby, like I'm a child. And she'll be talking about what's going on in the world. I can ask her questions. We're going to do it live, hopefully, so you guys can put questions in the chat. So this is Sunday evenings, it'll be afternoon. So do take the opportunity to come and watch Helena live because she is just amazing. One of the things she's channeled through recently, and she's vetted it, she's gone really deep into it, and that is that your phone is being used as a portal to abduct you. This is something that we're going to be talking about. Your phone, that black device, that black mirror, is being used to abduct you in the night. So how do we feel about that? Does everybody switch off their phone at nighttime? Do you have it in your bedroom? Do you have it near your head even? So so things are coming through your phone. Your phone is also monitoring you. It's tuning into you telepathically. And when you go to sleep, bam, it's being used. So this is a version of Helena. And so we're going to be tuning in to 1 or 2 of her guides on Sunday. And just finding out what's going on in the world from her perspective as a higher dimensional being that's embodied here on the earth right now. So Helena is so awesome, really awesome. I've got 2 videos already, so I'll put a post out later so you guys can catch up on the videos we've done previously, because on the last one I was asking her random questions like about 3-eye Atlas, and she was tuned into her Asani guide, who's male type guide. And I can't remember their names right now. I need to go and check what their names are. But a very, very advanced being. Really, really awesome. So yeah. So this is Helena, who's coming on the channel on Sunday. She's in Belgium. Do go check out her work. She's from Infinity Circle. So check out her channel, Infinity Circle, and go follow her over there. Okay. And then this is the conference on Saturday. The Promise of Spring Dragon Dreamers event, which I will be moderating. So let me just catch up on the chat. Yeah, Monday morning. Yeah, the Yael. Yeah, so I call her Helena Yael. But she has a Yael guide and she has an Sasani, yeah. Okay. Nanotech in public life. Yep, I'm living proof of nanotech. As a super soldier. So if you guys are not familiar, please go and check my ANCHORHAVEN Origins playlist. One's body is also being used as part of the cellular network. I read that yesterday as well. Did you send me something? That we're literally being used to bounce frequencies. Yeah, amazing. Oh, you'll put it on in the lounge room. The lounge room. So there's nanotechnology in public life, in the bedroom, on the airplane. Oh, wow. EMF plug, an EMF plug. I don't think I've seen that. Literally what people call you. They call you Yael? Oh, yeah. So if you go online and find the ET Guide by Jake Mueller, it's a really amazing resource. Chemtrails, smart dust, yeah. Messages in art, media, including architecture. How do you spell it? What, the Yael? I spell it Yahyel, Yael. Or Esani or Sasani is the other race. You know, like what's his name? What's his name? Bashar. He's Sasani. I don't follow Bashar. He's become distorted. Yeah. But so Helena is a fantastic guest, and she'll be coming on Sunday. It's like 7 o'clock my time, I think. So that will be 3 o'clock Eastern, potentially, but I'll confirm that. But yeah, she's really, really good. So I've been trying to schedule with her for a long time. Yeah, Bashar was pushing the whats. Yeah, so there was a time in my life when I did think, wow, his messages are amazing. And every now and then Bashar will pop up on Instagram. But he's not been coming into my awareness as much now. So I've already moved out of that frequency. Sometimes, it's even Abraham Hicks as well. So when she's channeling the Abraham tribe or whatever she's channeling. Sometimes that comes into my awareness and sometimes it doesn't. But there's been moments when I thought, oh, wow, that makes sense. But generally, I don't see them anymore. I'm on a completely different frequency now. So you're going to get what you're resonating out. That's the message that you'll start to receive. So do your own research. 7 a.m. in an hour for you. Well, it's 5:52, yes. If it is, then it'll be 4 p.m. here. Okay. You only listen to SSP folks now. Yeah, me too. Me too. So my awareness is why I got so excited when John Whitberg joined us in the chat for a second, and he just shows up and then he disappears. Because I consider him to be one of the foremost experts, research, people in our community. So please go and check out his channel because he's got 4 books, which are all disclosure. So John Whitberg has documented 4 books of a alter's journey, and the alter's called Caldel Show, and they are represented in the TV show Altered Carbon. So John has full life memories of being on and off planet in a different body. Yeah, James and I are all in for SSP right now, and we might be heading a little bit dark soon, down the dark rabbit holes. Can you pass? Jake, you just got me. I'm not going to read that out. That's so funny. Guys, I generally read whatever's on the screen, so if you don't want me to say it, don't type it. Here you go. Jason's got me. That's good. Oh, my eyes are so sticky first thing in the morning. Sorry. Can you get one of the cards? Okay. I take you talking about the experiencer deck. Valkyrie's like, you're not lurking because you're commenting, so that's fine. And like and subscribe, chatters. So I'm trying to get to 515 so that we can get out of the 500 bit. Because otherwise, somebody has a bad day and I'm back down to 499. I can't be dealing with that. I'm in the 5s. We're making change here. I want to get to 555 as fast as we can. And then we're like full on change every day. This is for James Whitkus. Now, I know that James is fully prepared for whatever message comes his way. So we're going to see, it might be a little bit more detailed for James. But again, we're still 6 a.m. in the morning, so I'm not going to be pulling anything too dark. James is just like, all the cards want to come out for you, like all of them. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so we've got the energy of the Galactic Federation is still here. We've got the Starseed mission card confirmation, so that's good. We've also got an abduction confirmation. You've had a fearful experience. Okay, so yeah, we do get abducted. My mind is saying some of it's good, some of it's bad. So some of it's actually your star family. You talking about me going to the Bases conference? I'm literally team Bases. I'm getting a Bases t-shirt. Look at the Bases mug. Okay. So yeah. So I'm working on the Bases conference stuff today for the June event. Arcturian, you can live a life as an Arcturian. So Arcturians are higher dimensional beings. We are some of the smartest beings in the galaxy. Go Arcturians. Yeah, and Javid. Good to see you, pal. Yeah, I don't look like a character off EastEnders. Right? You've got Procyon. Shall we read it? Look at the bum on that. Let's read about Procyon. From the Galactic Genealogy deck. So Procyons, not many people talk about Procyon. When I read out Procyon to my sister, Suzanne, Sapphire Soul, she was just like, oh my God, that's me. So she's really, yeah, beautiful cards. So here we've got Procyons. Okay, so Procyons can be a mixture of different, you know, they can be humans and amphibians. From Procyon are typical Lyran/Syrian in appearance and look like typical Earth humans of all races, with two major differences. The eyes are much larger and appear more alive. Color ranges through shades of blue, green, and brown. Two smaller ears are attached slightly lower on the head. Okay, Lyran Syrian humans, aka Procyons, could be about 6 foot to 6 inches to 7'4" in height. Well proportioned females is 6'4" to almost 7. So, what else we got about Procyons? Here we go. Special abilities. Avid explorers and consummate scientists have led some of the most successful expeditions previously unexplored parts of the galaxy. They have a language that's very tonal, with few guttural sounds. Amphibian reptoid language is tonal and guttural. So if you consider that you could be a Procyon, Procyons, like Lyrans, have a strong sense of responsibility. They're nurturing and caring. They may find fulfillment working with children or those who are in need of care and support. They can be overly responsible for others and need to remind themselves the importance of teaching responsibility as well as being responsible. They need to work with developing a strong sense of integrity of others. Those from Procyon, like the Sirius, make loyal, trustworthy friends, but expect the same in return. So that is Procyon. The ET of the day, Procyon. But you also got Arcturian as well, which is probably one of our connections. So maybe it's the Arcturian energies. So when I was channeling, Nathan Fox, good morning. Reading regarding my draconian aspects as possible, please. Okay, we can see. Nathan Fox, I did a video last night with Ivan Teller, a personal reading. It might be something that you guys consider as well once in a while, but you need to have at least 30 questions ready when you do a session with Ivan, because you only get 30 minutes for $50, and you don't want to be wasting a single second. You just want to get him to channel as much as you possibly can, and then it's more healthy. So this is for Nathan Wheezy Witch Fox. Tuning into his draconian aspect. Okay, so does he have draconian guides around him? Not right now. Let me just check. 1 second, just trying to get my pendulum. Okay, you do have reptilian guides around you, not necessarily draconian family, but you have reptilians watching over you. So let's see what we get here. I'm not going to go full deep at this early in the morning. It's weird stuff, but generally get a I know that Nathan is open to receiving any unusual messages that come in, so I'm not too bothered about that. Thinking about draconian energies, please. Now, I don't know if we can use these cards to put in context like that you're hoping for, so we'll just see what comes out. There's quite a few cards that have come out. Okay, so we have got confirmation on what I just said, that there's benevolent reptilians around you. So you do have benevolent reptilians who are just kind of watching over you, giving you channeled messages. So the messages that are coming in could be coming in from your reptilian support team, okay? That they've been trying to talk to you, perhaps guide this draconian version of you. We've got confirmation from galactic family, so that could be your draconian reptilian side. It's galactic family, and you're in a galactic program, okay? Which we know because you're in the secret space program, and we've done a video. So there's a video of me and Nathan. We're starting to explore that. The message coming in is that it's time to write a book. So your draconian aspect has a lot of information to share. So now is the time to start to dig into that, okay? There may be somebody that's going to support you. When you start to get into this, there may be another draconian guide that's coming in, or somebody that's going to support you with your memories, whatever. And this, because it's the twin flame card coming out. I mean, even though I don't believe in twin flame energies, I do believe in soul flame family, soul connections coming in to support each other. So that's how I take this one personally. But for you might think actually there's somebody I'm feeling drawn to or whatever. We are all connected, yeah. Everybody that comes on my channel will have had lives in Atlantis and Lemuria at some point, yeah. So we are all connected. When you see the people who I work with on my channel, we're basically all soul family, yeah. Yeah, James agrees about nothings, yeah. Yeah, most of us are. We've either incarnated at the same time from the same planet, or we go way back to the start of creation where we incarnated together there. So we have the same kind of flame codes. So when I'm sharing my voice, particular people will really lock in and think, oh, that's familiar. And then they come and join my channel. Yeah. So when I first met Soma Ara, the Palladian child, I was watching her on Typical Skeptic, and I'd never had a reading on the channel before. I was a bit of a lurker in the background, and I thought something about her, I'm going to ask for a reading. And when I did, you could see her connecting into my energy, and she said something that I knew she knew me because of how childlike I am, right? And a lot of people wouldn't say that, but those that really know me know that I'm a spoiled brat, right? I am. I'm a bit of a handful. And that seventh version of me came out yesterday, and she was furious about something. So I connected with Soma afterwards because the things she'd said really resonated with me. And then when we went on to Zoom, we're just staring at each other because we recognized each other from Atlantis. We recognized the soul codes, yeah? So there'll be certain people that you just like, bam, I know that person. I don't know how I know that person. And it's not all dark programs. Some of it's ancient soul code contracts or flames that were once intertwined and then went off to incarnate into bodies. So sometimes we just know each other, right? And we're all coming here at this particular point in time for a shared mission. Quick message: she called my energy in my first time on this stream. Back to lurking. Okay. How do I go about unlocking being in astral coma? This is what Sean told me on Typical Skeptic. So if you're in an astral coma, so why are you in an astral coma? I'd need to get more context if you're in an astral coma, there'll be a reason why. Are you being protected in the astral from something? Are your messages? Interesting. Are your energies evolving, healing? Let me just ask some questions here. So Nathan, that was for you. I hope that makes sense. So Sil, astral coma. Can I have a crystal message, please, relating to this astral coma? Is she in protection? Yeah, you're in some form of protection. Let's just see what the crystals say about that. Thank you. Okay, so this astral coma, I feel like you're in a healing chamber. Can I get a confirmation on that? So what we're doing in the astral, please, is a healing chamber. Okay, is it knowledge bearing? Okay, so this astral coma, you're in like a stasis chamber, you're healing, information is coming in, your light body's being reworked. So there could be a version of you in the astral that was damaged in battle or something like that. Yeah, so I've not really heard the term astral coma, but it feels like you're in stasis, or because I got the schedule yourself in, and this is our matrix card, isn't it, guys? When we look at this one, we think about the matrix. But the card is literally Ocean Jasper, schedule yourself in, which is all about healing. Then I got a golden card coming out, which for me is all about information, light codes, upgrades. And then we got the heart card coming out. So this is deep healing that's going on. So that version of you right now, what I'm tuning into is that if it's in an astral coma, the reason is it's about upgrades, healing, information coming in for you. So yeah, I work with Sean Bond a lot. I've not heard him use that term before. And I've got, I don't know, like 12 hours of videos that me and Sean have done together for my own personal journey. But we put them out there, so they're teaching videos basically. So do go check out my videos with Sean. Yeah, I do trust Sean, and I don't trust that many people to work in my energy, but he's really good. But astral coma, it feels like you're in a stasis chamber of some kind. So it could be that you've been through something. Sometimes we go through big battles. So the version of you here, this life does not represent who you are in the astral at all, right? And when you listen to the video I did last night with Ivan Teller, you get a hint about other versions of me and what they're up to. Yeah, so this one feels the bleed through. And I can instruct certain things, and I can send off my astral versions or my multi-dimensional timeline anchor versions to go and do certain things, and I feel the impact of that. But you in the astral, a lot of the time we are battling, we are holding that light, we are warriors in the astral realm, we've got completely other lives. So if you're in an astral coma, it's probably a rest and reset, an upgrade, a repair. It could be that you're being cordoned off for things, so I'd need to get more context to understand what he's talking about. You'd helped in the fall of Atlantis. Yeah, so my Elohim also helped in the fall of Atlantis and had a lot of damage. So that's one of the things I asked about on my session with Ivan last night. My Elohim self is in the fifth dimension healing, and they're doing much better. They don't need my help, they've got their own thing going on. But yeah, there's different versions of us in Atlantis and Lemuria. We weren't just one person, we were multiple. Yeah, our soul was held in multiple vessels when it comes to that time period. I remember the fall of Atlantis was actually a fall in vibration, so it's different perspective. Everybody holds a piece of that Atlantean puzzle, and we're finding each other because it's that heart resonance. So the power went out for a couple of minutes. James says it took a while for modem to load back up. So James and I are old enough to know what that sound is. What was that sound? Why did the modem make that noise? High winds. Nathan says, heavy energy forcing down on your shoulders and your throat. Somebody didn't want you speaking about your Draco connections. Okay, so let's do a clearing. I'm going to do the bowl. 1 second while I go across the room to get the bowl. Okay, I mean, it's you're welcome. So the draconian energies are not all bad. There's plenty of lots of other reptilian energies out there. I have incarnated as a draconian self, and Sean and I go into that on a video, that there's a version of me that's incarnated as Draco, so that I can send support to this version of me now. So she's a little bit undercover over there. I'm just going to do the bowls to see if we can cleanse the air, release unwanted energies. Very uncomfortable vibration. Whew, right in the higher heart. So there's emotions, Nathan. You've got experiences that need to be processed. Yeah, just saying that's changed the frequency. Very, very high-pitched sound. So I'm feeling this right in the higher heart. So when energy moves from the heart center into the higher heart, that's emotions that are processing, that are getting ready to be voiced. So this energy is ready to come out. So releasing unwanted energies off your shoulders, off your head. Asking for only the highest light, highest love, highest healing to remain. I'm going to release, release, release. Collapsing, dissolving out any unwanted energies, thought forms, emotions, entities. Release, release, release. Calling in the violet flame. Anchoring the violet flame at your feet and letting that gently spiral up around your body. So you breathe in the mist of the violet flame to cleanse and clear unwanted energies. Taking a deep breath and calling back your energy across time and space, from people, places, and situations. Get off my Valkyrie. Okay, taking a deep breath. Woo. Woo. So, I am the love, I am the light, I am the truth, I am. We are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all that is, I ask for the greatest good of those herein. I trust that it is done. It is so. Thank you guys for joining me. It's 6:12 a.m. and our energies are getting a bit weird. So we just catch up on the chat. I hope it feels a bit better for you, Nathan. So sometimes the information that we share is like a loaded weapon. Okay, gone now, targeters. Yeah. So some of the information we're sharing is dangerous information, and this is why I had a big go at Willard the other day, because certain people come in and they're dropping random information in the chat that we don't all need to know. So please protect your energy. If somebody is saying things in the chat, call them out. Yeah, you're getting a visual of a large black shadow, so let's lighten it up. Please bring down the light. Please draw down the light. Your black cat is hissing at you. So bringing in protection of the highest order. Protect your light, okay? Say, I do not consent. Okay. Hey, Brooke, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for dropping by. Yeah. So I did a video last night with Ivan Teller, which was a personal session. It's very random. But you kind of see where my energy is at right now. My energy is spread across 12 different timelines. Trying to anchor in one good timeline for this planet, not easy. Welcome to the shit show. AKA planet Earth. Okay. Yeah, Willard's getting a bit. I know I shouldn't talk about him because he's not here, but he could watch this back. But we want to make sure that the information we're sharing is relevant. You don't consent. Yeah, we do not consent to any dark or evil forces or any thought forms, energies, vibrations that are not in our highest good. We do not consent. We call in only the highest light, highest healing, highest harmony into our session here, please. Okay, and we call in the violet flame and place a beautiful bubble of golden light surrounded by violet flame, surrounded by even more diamonds, double diamond light around each and every one of us. So yeah, please be aware, energy aware. Okay, the sun is rising here in the UK, 6:14 a.m. Just let me know how you guys are. Is everybody feeling okay? We did that video with Michael Koff, and then a few people were like, oh my god, he couldn't sleep. Oh, I got attacked in the night by a fairy. What? So yeah, so some of the things we were talking about just like wrecked everybody's head. But I was on the whole video like this, like, oh, I'm so scared. I'm not good with spooky stories. Sorry. Jeez. I'm pretty much alone here. Like, my son's in the other room, but we don't even have any pets, so it's like, it's just us. Let's pull some crystals. Let's pull some crystals and raise the vibration. This is a high vibe live. Let's get back to high vibe live. Call in the golden light of the Valkyries and the healing of Frigg to banish dark forces. Okay. Yeah. I also resonate as a Valkyrie, so unfortunately there's a particular super soldier that's called a Valkyrie, and their role is not the best. But it's about recovering DNA, recovering data. So please can I have the 3 most suitable cards to raise the vibration for our collective here? What do we need to bring in? And can we tune into the ethereal crystal energy and anchor that and make that available for everybody? What are we getting, guys? Oh, interesting. We're getting sodalite. We're getting the crystal of truth coming in. Sodalite on a sapphire blue frequency, anchoring in our truth vibration. We've got lepidolite. Woo, on a purple vibration coming in to soothe and calm our energies. Yeah. Okay. And then we've got garnet coming in to fire things up and ignite your passion. So this is something that's greatly needed right now. So we might be, like warriors, like workers, star seeds or whatever. But if we don't get passionate about this, if we don't get passionate and stir things up, what's the point? Right? If we don't put our point of view out there, if we don't ruffle some feathers, if we don't crack the world is what came to my mind for some reason, then what's the point? So you've got to have that fire in your belly. You're going to be a light warrior. If you want to make change, you've got to have a fire in your belly. You've got to stand for something, be passionate for something. It's got to happen. Yes. Yeah, Valkyries in the super soldier programs, their mission was to go basically and recover people's soul stack, recover DNA. You're crying right now. So that they could be regenerated, or that they could produce colonists and regenerated. So just cleansing with my purple plate. Oh, that just made me really hungry. So, okay, new topic of discussion. Has anybody got something that we should discuss? The golden joint of Morningstar. Hey, Triple T, you are welcome. It is 6:18 a.m. here in the UK, the northwest of England, Liverpool City region. The sun is rising and the sky is slightly blue. Ooh, we're going to have a blue day. Your sister just ran out the door. What is going on over there? So I've got crystal cards if anybody would like to raise the vibration and anchor in some crystal kingdom wisdom. Okay, Valkyrie. Hope she's okay. Touch of weather news. Yep. Somebody did say, why do you sound like a BBC weather person? Just one of those funny things. So I've been talking in the works with Miles from Bases. And the Basis Summer, this was from the Disclosure Conference in December. The Basis Summer Seminar is in full swing of preparation and planning. So I will be working on the designs for the posters and the program, starting a little bit today, actually. I'm just waiting for the confirmed speaker list. How to find the land you're supposed to be on. Okay, arguments. Okay, you take it easy, Valkyrie, and Valkyrie's sister. We'll check back in later. Much love, sending love and blessings. Love and blessings. How to find the land you're supposed to be on, as in like on the planet or as in space? Because on the planet, there'll be one particular place that you truly resonate with. For me, that's Thailand. I'm not in Thailand. But I love Thailand. It's my favorite place. So, pop it in the chat. If you had to leave your country and go right now, where would you go? First thought, pop it in the chat. You know, still, I read that of how did you discover your disabilities? Is how I just read that. How did I discover my abilities? Well, I'm still discovering my abilities. I'm still working on it. I don't have full range. I do have my clairsenses activated, but they're all at varying degrees. So, and when new ones come online, it's a bit scary. So when my kind of light body activated so that I could feel vibrations through my body, I thought I was being attacked. I did. So my legs vibrate trauma, and my legs vibrate changes to the energy around them, right? My lower legs. So I started to get this tingle feeling in my lower legs. Does anyone else get that? As energy flushes through the environment, my light body will pick up on it. And I literally thought that it was a ghost or something that was like trying to attack me when that first happened. And then when I started to fully vibrate trauma out of my body, and my body would just send out this resonance, I thought it was a ghost in my room, or that it was an angel coming close to me, or that it was Saint Germain like violating my body or something, is what I thought. And then I realized, that's just how my body processes trauma. So I'm not an overly emotional person at times. I'm getting better. But if you can't express, then how does it get out? So my body used to vibrate. Zzz. Yeah. Let's see. I want to find a place I can work the earth but won't be alone. Well, we're all over the world right here. When I came on yesterday, it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was doing that test on Restream, and all the Aussies were on. I was like, wow, okay. So it's the different times of the day you see me broadcasting, because there's different people that are available. Yeah, James has got a strong draw to Thailand. Oh, no surprise there, James. I think we've come out of the same lab, you and I. Got the same programs running. You already moved countries, but it just isn't latching. Okay, so what kind of food is your favorite food? Pop it in the chat. Favorite food? Should I do a poll? Should I do a poll? How do I do that? I forget. Oh no, it's just sent to short. I don't know. How do I do it? Here we go. I'm going to do a poll, and the poll is your favorite food. And this kind of lets me know a little bit about you. Okay. Starting the poll. And Polish food is not one of the options. Okay. So pick one. Pick the one that you are most drawn to. Because this will be leading back into where in the world your DNA has a mixture of. Okay. I should have had Polish on there. I apologize. So if it's European, put English. Anyone else? Anyone else? You grow your own veggies. I'm not a good cook. I feel sorry for my son at times. Okay, is everyone done voting? Is everyone done voting? So we've got 60% of people are drawn to Italian, 40% of people are drawn to Chinese. So I am like a little old Asian lady. So I love to eat Chinese food. I love to eat rice. I love the simplicity of the Chinese food as well. So my DNA makeup is basically I'm a little Thai woman, right? Or a little Chinese lady. Well, there's Japanese versions. Did you guys notice on the latest video I did, I put an image of my Japanese version? Did anybody notice? Did anybody see? That's Eris Asano. Did anybody see my altar? Right? That's the first kind of outing that I've put of her, because I've just made some new images. Now, if you're drawn to the Italian food, right? And there's a lot of kind of red base to that as well. So that's very grounded, very homely. And you like your pizza and your pasta. and that maybe your personality is a little bit more kind of outgoing as well. So yeah, it says things about you. I buy this Thai tonka soup base. Yeah, I get the wonton, frozen wonton, which comes with wonton base. But I also like mama noodle, which comes from Thailand. There's another noodle here that we have. I'm very particular about the noodles that I have and the rice. I've got a rice cooker, and I'm very particular because I have lived abroad. So yeah. Okay, so nobody said Indian, so that's really surprising. So I lived in India for over 10 years and I don't like Indian food either. So you get used to it. So I've been cooking Indian food lately. But if you've got no money, then Indian food is a good way to go. Oh, you love Indian food, yeah. Here in the UK, the Indian food, the chicken tikka masala is our national dish. How sad is that? Right, you'd be thinking, oh, fish and chips, bangers and mash. No, it's chicken tikka masala, right? And which is kind of a dish that's not even from India. So you just made it too much this week. Yes, yes. So my ex-partner, who was from India, could eat the same food every day and wonder why I didn't like it. Because in England or in Britain, our food is very varied. We have a bit of everything because we've been everywhere. There's a lot of different foods I like. Depends on my mood. Exactly, exactly. Two peas in a pod, James. And so you like Latin and Korean foods more. Oh my God, Korean food. Yes. Do you watch those Korean food videos? Has anybody seen those videos when it's somebody in their company and then it's lunchtime and they take the tray, right? And they're going and they're piling on little. So that Indian lunch is like 30 different things on the tray. And then they go and get the ramen and then they get something else. Oh, I love it. Love it. Yeah, Korean barbecue. Yes, love it. So my son loves to eat pizza. He'll eat a pizza every single day as an after school snack. Right. I tried to give him other things and he won't eat them. So he gets his pizza. Right. And then after that, we have a second meal a couple of hours later. So, but I need to remember to make his portion smaller. Yeah, you're addicted to kimchi. I'm addicted to these pickled Chinese mushrooms and they come in a packet and they're like, it could be mushrooms, shredded cabbage, or mushroom and mustard stem. And so they're the vegetables that I eat. I only eat fermented vegetables now, which does help with my stomach. Yeah, so I like kimchi. Yeah, so I'll have that on the side of my plate. In India, it's all about mango pickle. And you don't really eat it, you're just kind of pressing it into the rice to get that flavoring in there. Because I didn't like pickle until I was having my son, and then I was having tons of pickle. Yeah, so for me, pickled gherkins, do you call them gherkins? Do you call them something else? Or you just call them pickles? That got me through the Novid side instead of yeah. So having it's like when somebody, my sister did some research, my sister Pauline did some research into the Spanish flu, and there was a little woman in a village who used to do a lot of pickles and fermented vegetables, and for some reason this is really high energy topic for me to talk about. I'm getting like a blast in my heart. But because eating the pickles really helped to get over the viruses that were out there. So definitely increase your fermented vegetables, pickles, vinaigrettes, vinegars. Yeah. Super fun to make. Wow. It reminds me of Anthony Bourdain traveling and trying other ethnic foods. Yeah. Now, I don't eat bugs, but apparently they're putting bugs in all of our food. How do we feel about that? Yeah, and it'll say some kind of protein. And we've been eating bugs for a long time. And do you see the videos about McDonald's and the CEO? And there's different videos circulating now. And there's one where he's got the fillet of fish, but he's saying he doesn't want the tartare sauce on it. So you're thinking, oh, what's in the tartare sauce? Then he takes an ice cream and he puts it on his fish patty. What? But there's videos of him eating chicken strips. He does not swallow. You do not see him swallow anything at all. And then the burger one, he's just eating like nibbling it, whatever. Did he get fired? I think. Um, so yeah, so that's circulating, and loads of people and all the other burger companies are doing their own version, and there's a lot going around. But I went on the channel on Instagram and I went through all the different taste tests he'd done. You don't see him swallow anything at all, none. Right, and there's even in one of the videos you can see the fries are low, then the fries get bigger. right? The box gets fuller, so you know they've chopped that video up. Not good. It goes against the will, yeah, of human beings. It's unfair, yeah. So the problem is, if we are not objecting, we are consenting, and that's how it's seen here. Yeah, we shouldn't be forced to eat bugs. I know. We should want to eat them. I don't know. When you go into the markets in Thailand and there's big crickets everywhere, and no, that's not for me. Not for me. Yeah, go check out that. So I just watched that on. I just got a big dizzy feeling then. I watch it on Instagram. Cleansing the earth, calling in the violet flame of transmutation. Ooh, anchor the light. I'm gonna put on my beads to protect my energy. Filming commercials with a cheese stretch is a lot of work. Commercials with a cheese. Well, you don't even have real cheese in America. You've got this plastic formulated cheese, like Kraft cheese. That's not real cheese. I tried silkworm and scorpion, and they weren't very tasty, but some people choose to eat bugs. Yeah, scorpion, they give that to people as punishment, don't they, on the TV shows like Survivor and all that. Silkworm, I can't even imagine what that looks like. I'm thinking like spludgy. I don't know. You don't eat the plastic cheese, yeah. Here, I do like cheese, but I don't eat a lot of dairy. So a little sprinkle of cheese, yeah, occasionally. My son loves cheese. But I try and avoid dairy if I can. If I can. So the sun is rising here. I'm going to be finishing in a few minutes, I think, because the energies are all over the place. But I should be back on later. If I'm feeling up to it, then I'll be back on for the Feel Good Friday evening live. But tomorrow is the marathon. Tomorrow is the conference. On Gina's channel, Gina Virginia Casella. So do check out her channel tomorrow. It is a full day marathon of a conference with guest speakers every hour. We've got the singing bowl every couple of hours. We've got Gina's doing a talk, Michael Koff is talking, Brian Rue is talking, Chris Litter is doing an SSP talk, talking about Montauk basically. Alex Lipton's doing a talk, and Suze Gallagher's doing a little talk there as well. And then we're back to Gina. So there'll be an opening and a closing ceremony. The singing bowl gets played 3 times during the day. I will be in the live chat for the full day. So please do come and find me. Come and say hello. Come and check that I'm hydrating and then getting bathroom breaks. Because I'm going to be joining probably around, we'll see how it goes. Because 8 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock your time is noon my time. So I should be starting off with lunch. So come and join me for lunch. Come and have some food with me while I'm in the chat for an entire day. So it'll be the longest marathon of moderating I've ever done. But I'm really excited. Go back and see the video that I did with, if I can get it up now. I'm trying to pull another photo. So I did a couple of videos with Gina. One's on my channel. We hit some technical difficulty at the end. I'm trying to pull the image of me and Ava Pico. Change. There we go. So there's me and Ava Pico. We did a fantastic video recently, which is so good. Me and Michael Koff, we did a good video. That's the conference. I've done a video recently with the Blue Fairy, Aurora Diamond Heart. Did quite an interesting video with Ida Farhat recently. What else we got on here? That's me and Sean Bond. So I did a video with Ivan Teller, so that's an image that Ivan represented about one of my altars, who's called Jet. And I did a video with New Skin Super Soldier recently. I've done a lot of videos actually. And then me and Christy Campbell. Christy was exploring my energies. I think she's going to make it one massive long video. I'm hoping she'll split it up into individuals. So this is my timeline weaving ability, my portal ability. Oh yeah, guys, go and watch the video that I did with Tennessee Kentucky Bigfoot and Breakaway Ray. Do go follow Tennessee Kentucky Bigfoot if you haven't. They're some of the nicest people you will ever meet. They really are. And Yeah. We made it to 500 followers, guys. We made it to 500. Whether we'll stay there, I really do not know, because there's definitely some targeting trying to stop me getting over the 500, trying to stop me getting like perks or whatever, which is really annoying. Really annoying. So, Swiss cheese. I like a lot of different cheeses. I kind of stay away from the blue cheese or the mold cheeses. I do as well. I do as well. Um, okay. Yeah, so she's doing an 8-hour marathon on StreamYard. I'm hoping she's going to cut it into smaller videos so that everyone else will be able to take their video. I don't know. So I make shorts with Opus Clip. I use Opus, so I will be making some shorts of the videos that I've done recently. I'll be doing that today. I'm hoping to talk to the John Whitberg at Do You Hear the People Sing Productions about a new Sacred Sites video. So we're working on something. This week has gone away from us, but we're going to work on some new locations. I did a video this week with David Purcell. David and I don't work together as much anymore because our energies get very volatile. And he gets a lot of attack from ETs and stuff. So, oh, you like Gouda, and mozzarella. Nice. I'm not sure why we're talking about cheese now. It's really funny. And I just like a good old fashioned red Leicester. That kind of cheese, just a good old fashioned cheese. At the moment, the cheese that we have is the cheapest version that's not plastic, but has a good amount of cheese per gram. Do you know what I mean? So in the UK, they try and trick you with the sizing and the pricing. So then you have to look and say, okay, how many pounds per grams, how many pennies per this, that, and the other. So you have to try and balance out what's the best value, because they try and trick you. They really do. It's outrageous out here. I kind of want to make a deck of cards with different cheeses. Oh, so I wonder what a different cheese would say about your personality. That's something to look into. That's a good idea. Yeah, and the smoked cheeses are good. I've not had too much smoked cheese. I didn't even get a cheese platter, but I like the idea of identifying people's personalities by their cheese, because I can identify your personality by the food you like in general, by the crystals that you like or are drawn to. I can identify what's going on with you. So yeah, that's a good idea, Jason. That might even sell. That might sell. That'd be really good. Okay, I think I'm going to call it because my energy is very unstable right now. There's a lot of energy coming into my heart. So please do take care of yourselves. Get grounded. I'm going to go sit outside today for sure, because I've got, oh no, the blue sky's gone. It's gone. The contrails have appeared. There's a white blanket on the sky, but there's a little bit of a glow, so that's really good. Safe travels, everybody. So I will be back on later if I can, around 4 or 5 o'clock Eastern, as we do our Feel Good Friday live. And then tomorrow's the full day event on Saturday. Then Sunday, I've got Helena coming on, which is going to be so good. Please do check my playlist if you want to know more about me and my personal journey as a super soldier, as a Milab, as a keeper of the violet flame, that kind of thing. Check out my Anchorhaven Origins playlist. So I think Sean Bond might have his own playlist on my channel. So has Christy got her own playlist. John Whitberg's got his own playlist on my channel. And David Purcell has got a Galactic Support Series playlist, because we've done like 14 episodes together. Disclosure diary wise, I'm up to 27 episodes. I have started doing the book reading, so I might do a book reading episode today for Electra, Mission Complete, Christy Campbell's Journey. So this is an interesting book, and I found it. Let me read something from the book before we finish, actually. This book made me cry just on the first couple of pages, and I've stopped. I've put a dragon marker in here. What was the topic? About shadow military programs, and I stopped right there. I was like, ugh. So I'm going to pick randomly from this book to read something out. Okay. Oh dear. Does the Montauk chair enhance abilities? That's where I've stopped. Does the Montauk chair enhance abilities? Okay, let's have a drink. So reading Christy Campbell's words, yes. The Montauk chair amplifies whatever abilities the children already has. The chair, it boosts psionic output, opens natural telepathic channels, makes remote viewing instantaneous, Expands the consciousness field beyond the body, allows portal and stargate access, connects the child to timelines, not just locations, allows insertion of the consciousness into other avatars, bodies, or targets, creates time soldiers with multidimensional reach. The child is the engine, the chair is just the amplifier. Without a gifted child, the chair does nothing. Yes. I need to check permissions on that, James, but I will. I've just got a PDF version come in. I need to check that I'm okay to share it because I'm not too sure if I am yet. So that's interesting about the Montauk chair. So I do have 2 memories of being in the Montauk chair. The chair seems to bypass the seals. Yeah. When I did that vision quest with Sean and I'm in the chair, or this version of me in the chair, it felt like there was an energy spike going through the back of my head, from the back of the third eye chakra to the front. It was as if a spike, like, or an ice pick was running through the back of my head. That's how it felt. So it was like creating, I'm not even supposed to talk about this. It was like creating a pathway for the visions to come out and project out. It was really weird because it literally felt like my head was spiked. Which it isn't, but that's how it felt. That was the feeling of it. It was not good. Yeah, so the chair bypasses a lot. So that's ET technology. But you need to have the right DNA to be able to operate it, which is why in Stargate Atlantis, I'll sit in the chair and see if it switches on the technology. Yeah, it's all related back into that. So some of us are portal kids. We have that portal DNA. In the book by John Whitberg, he calls us the few. So every now and then you will see me on a podcast, type in, just, is that person aware of the few? Yeah, just to see who else is aware of that terminology. What's that? The apparatus around the head. Yeah. But in my vision, because my vision is limited by the child in the chair, what they're seeing, I am seeing it in a certain way, if you know what I mean, because that's what they've experienced. So if they didn't see it, then it's not in my vision. You post that clip from Stargate Atlantis, yeah. Your head was hurting. Oh, I'm sorry, so sorry. Ooh. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it off. Okay, yeah, so if you haven't already bought the book and you're interested, please do. In the UK, this was only £10, so I was really pleasantly surprised. It's a good book by Christy Campbell, CC33. Please follow her channel. Christy and I have done lots of videos together, and they're on my ANCHORHAVEN Origin playlist. And I'm taking her my memories, and she's opening up that field and tuning into it and going deeper, which allows my memories to expand. And so she's an interesting lady. And I have recently had her energetic Reiki scan. So the videos I've done with her in the past, they were like the $45, $55 videos. And but the energetic Reiki scan experience, it's an experience. It's $150. And it's worth it, guys. It is. If you can afford it, it's worth it. If you can't afford it, then don't do it. Right? It's like all of those things. Sometimes you need to save up. So like when I have sessions with Ivan or Sean Bond, I have to save up to get there so that I know. So you're committed. You've got questions ready. You've got your energy focused and ready because you've been working towards it. So that's important. Yeah. So, and then once you get that information, you take your time with it. You slow things down. Listen to back to the videos. Listen to the videos at different speeds as well is something that I do. And because Ivan was saying on my video last night about how rapid my energy is right now. I'm extremely fast right now. I'm a bit of a speedster. I have Elena, my alter Elena is a speedster, so I feel her energy coming forward. I'm getting more and more rapid, which is why when I do a video of Michael Koff, who's very grounded, very slow, very steady, and I'm just like, yeah, it's hard. It's hard. I love when I meet somebody on the same frequency and we can be rapid, like Aurora Diamondheart, and I was just like, yay, let's go crazy. Yeah, so we have to set aside time, energy, money, focus for some of these readings, but they're worth it. And then we really maximize the information that we got off that, really sit with it, feel into it. Why is this important? I'll go deeper into this particular thing and I'll leave the rest for now. When you go back to that information months and months later, you'll pick up on different things that you didn't hear before because you weren't in that place, but now you are. So the information you're getting from the other psychics or whoever, take your time with it, go slow, feel into it. Yeah, so not all of us can get memory in the same way, so just find out what works with you. Yes, and you rewatch the sessions again, you get more out of it every time. That's true. That is very, very true. So this time last year, I had my first session with Sean Bond. I've listened to that a lot, and I'm going to go back and listen to it again because my mind, my gnosis has changed, it's updated, it's evolved. I've evolved. My language system has evolved a lot in the last year. There's words I say now that were not in my awareness a year ago. They just weren't. Or the year before that. So, and a couple of years ago, I was trying to talk to Felix Hyde, and I said to him, "Can you not just talk like a regular person?" And he said, "No, you need to update your gnosis." So I was like, "Oh, what's he talking about?" So yeah, sometimes. Did you write it all down when you learn about your abilities? Yeah, so write down whatever you can. Feel into it, ask questions. I use oracle cards a lot. You'll see that I do that. And then if you think you have a particular ability, you need to practice it. You need to do meditation every day. You need to find a way to channel your ability so that it can have an opportunity to evolve and enhance. Not everybody just wakes up fully psychic. It's a process. And the main thing for me was acknowledging that I was psychic, right? You know, I went on this 5-day course. It was Simon Goodfellow here in the UK. And we went on his advanced mediumship course, me and my sister. And the difference between me and my sister is that I will now say, yes, I am psychic. Yes, I am psionic. Yes, I'm time soldier. Yes, I'm this. So I got to that point when I could acknowledge it because it felt true. Whereas my sister is still, well, yeah, well, you know, I'm not really psychic, right? So it's like, but you need to let yourself know, yes, I am psychic. You're born psychic. Everybody is psychic. As a baby, you know you're psychic, and you're trying to telepath with everybody, right? So, but we forget this environment makes you think that you don't have abilities, and that's not true. Your abilities are there. Yeah, we've got dampening fields. Yeah, that's right. Or we've got plates. I've literally had a plate put over. People have seen it, that there's like a clamp. This has made me think about a particular person. There used to be this guy that would come into my shop every now and then when I had a shop, and he was like a full-on targeted individual. I used to go around wearing a tinfoil hat and stuff like that. And then he was linked into my acupuncturist, who's Leon Southgate, which does some videos about. He's an orgone professor, and he would come in to see Leon to get acupuncture to try and offset some of his targeting and pain or whatever. And then one day Leon was with another client. So I just sat with him, and I had a friend come in. I said, just scan this guy. And I sat there with this fella, and I closed my eyes and I tried to just see what was going on with him. And I saw a Batman, like the Batman logo shaped plate over his third eye. It was like a massive plate right there. And when I tried to go further, I got pain coming at me. So he had a literal dampener over his mind. He had things controlling him. It's a bit like that episode of Voyager. Do you remember this episode of Voyager when there's ETs on the ship and they're doing experiments on the crew, but they were out of phase? So Janeway had like a clamp on her head and they're tightening it and she's getting this clamp feeling. Do you remember? So go back and find that episode. It's so good. So this is what they're doing. They're messing with us so bad. But it starts off by acknowledging that, yes, you do have abilities. If I owned a shop, I'd sell gemstones and handmade jewelry with silver and gold. It sucks being broke. Well, I invested probably £10,000 to £20,000 in my shop, and I had to close it after 2 years. So you just can't make any money. Just sell on Etsy. Just sell on eBay. Yeah, don't go for the brick and mortar store. It's not worth it. But I tried it. You've got to give it a go. I tried it. I had it up for 2 years, and then my life just imploded after that. It was just like, oh, it was so bad. Okay, I'm going to go because I need to get a drink. But thank you so much for joining me. I'll try and be back on in about 8 to 10 hours. I don't know. And but it's Friday. It's Feel Good Friday. So let's have. Yeah, you don't even have 20 bucks exactly. Here we go. Amazonite. It says loosen your grip. So if you've got abilities, just go with the flow. Go with the flow. So Amazonite is a beautiful turquoisey green. So we're thinking higher heart, throat, communication centers. Loosen your grip. So give yourself some freedom to expand your abilities, you know, journaling, something creative, light language, light song, light hands. I've gone back into dancing now. I teach and I lead sessions in laughter yoga. I'm a certified laughter yoga leader, which is why you see me laughing all the time, because we do not need a reason to laugh when you lead laughter yoga. So yeah, try and laugh and expand and do something creative and fun today, and hopefully your abilities will start to come back online. So take care, everybody. I love you. Thank you so much for joining me and helping me get over 500 followers. Let's see if we can remain there. And if we can't, we'll know it's targeting. Like, what the hell? So have a fantastic Friday. Don't forget the conference tomorrow. So I'm going to be putting more posts out about the conference on Gina Virginia Casella's channel. It's a full day event. I'm moderating in the chat. So I'm the chat host. Come and see me and check I'm okay. Don't leave me talking to myself all day. Come and find me. Okay.